Yo, what is up everyone, Bullitt Gaming here today, and today we are back in A320 or Ro-320, and today they have released Flight. Well actually it was yesterday they released Flight, but Greenville also updated, and by the time I got back from what I was doing and recorded that, it was already kind of late, so. But anyway, as you guys can see here, at the top, it does say Alpha Flight has been sandboxed and moved to Specials Flight Axes due to heavy bugs. So, as of now, it's not in, you can't click New Flight and go directly to the flying thing. It's got a whole bunch of bugs, so they moved it to the Specials. So we're going to come over here to the Specials, and Specials are only for group members, so you have to join Wrench Studios AE to access, and I think the normal Wrench Studios, to access it. But as you can see here, we click New Flight Axis Testing, and then it just gives you this little pop-up here, and then you click it again, and then it takes you over to here. Now, yesterday it took a little bit to load. I don't know how long it's going to load. There are some things that I was not able to work out yesterday, and that might just be my own stupidity, but I couldn't figure out how to use the brakes on the aircraft, so that might just be my own stupidity. I did test this yesterday before I did the video just to make sure that it worked and whatever. Let's, hold up, let me get, I forgot about these. We'll see if that ends up loading. Okay, so we have the battery, or the power on there, so let's get the batteries off there. Let's get the master switch here on. Oxygen supply on, and then let's get the start there. Let's get the tank or the pumps on here. There we go. Let's test the APU fire here. Actually, let me get some volume here because I do know that. Ooh, it's loud. Okay, we do not need it that loud. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. So we're gonna come over here, test the. All right, there we go. It does indeed work there. This is not working right now, unsure why, but it'll work hopefully in a second. We're not ready to start the engines yet, so we need the APU bleed here. We're gonna get the anti-icing on. I'm not doing this at all in order. Let's get the bleed on, or is it not? Oh, it's not ready. Okay, never mind. I thought it was ready for the bleed. Let's see, we do need the beacons, because we do have that on. Wing lights, we'll get the nav lights there. Let's see. We do need the seatbelt as well, and then no smoking as well. I think that's all we need right now, so for now we are good. Yeah, it's almost ready, so because we're going to start the engines shortly, I'm going to test this one. Because we'll start engine 1 first, that works. Let's also do a, where is it, where's the test for the, there we go, terrain awareness test. The button's not really there for some reason. I'm going to do the test there. Alright, it is on, so let's do the APU bleed here, and then let's switch this to start or crank, whatever. Oh, it doesn't even say, but alright, beautiful. And now this does work, so as you guys can see, the percentage here is going up, and soon these will start moving. You can also hear the engine starting up over there, so that is really nice. Let's get the flaps set to the middle setting, if it'll let me. There we go, okay. Engines are still starting, the terrain awareness thing's done. We're pretty much good right now, so I don't really know how to work this computer, so I'm not even going to try messing with it. This is also a very early flight, so I don't expect it to really have an effect on my flight anyway. Alright. I think, what is engine 1 is on for the most part. Let's test engine 2 here, the fire here. There we go, beautiful. And let's start engine 2 there. It's beautiful, and that should be starting shortly. Yep, there we go. Engine 2 is now starting. Engine 1 is fully started, and once engine 2 is done starting, we'll turn off some stuff. Let's first turn off, well, we can't for some reason right now. Alright, and the engine's almost done starting, so I'm gonna set this back once it's done starting, and then I'm gonna turn off the external power. Okay, that should be it fully done, so let's try turning off. Okay, the external power doesn't want to turn off. Cool. We don't need you on anymore. There we go. And then we don't need you on anymore. Beautiful. I forgot to turn you on. Okay. Now we should be good. Let's release the parking brake here. That's where the parking brake is, by the way. And let's see. Let's do dual throttle here, and let's lift it. Let's start it there. I don't know if there's specific controls to use the rudder and other things, other than like actually dragging stuff. So, okay, it's not. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we're starting to move. On the ground, found out it works better if you use the rudder when moving on the ground. So we're gonna use the rudder here, and then click this button to center the rudder again. As for here, I'm not quite sure how to set it back to 0. You do have auto throttle though, so yeah, you guys can do that. Of course, this is not going to be the best little flight here. I'm not going to really follow what I should be following, but that's okay. Let's, also the plane is very sensitive, so be careful when turning, because if you turn too hard at too fast of a speed, it will start to like flip. So maybe right now I should slow down. Like I said, I don't know where the brakes are on the aircraft at all. So that is something that if you guys can figure out, you guys would have to let me know, because I have absolutely no idea where the brakes are on the aircraft. And that would be very useful if I knew where that was at. So let's center that again and add a little bit more throttle here. There's no other airports to really go at. There's not really much you can do here, so you're just gonna have to, once you get up in the sky, it'll kind of just be like a little free-for-all, I guess you could say. There's not too terribly much you can do, so let's kind of idle the throttle here. Oop. Come on, stay idle, please. And then let's, ooh, see, we're starting to like, okay. I need to turn, but I don't need you to tip, please. And I don't know where the brakes are, so I can't really prevent this. Okay, let's just center the rudder again there. Okay, let's give it a little bit of rudder so we can at least kind of be somewhat straight with the runway there. Let's center it now. Okay. Yeah, so the plane is kind of buggy, but let's tug it here. Alright. Let's try to give it some rudder this way. Okay, this is gonna be annoying, but that's fine. Gosh, okay, let's just center it here. And then let's try and use this. Yeah, no, this is no use right now, Grace. Yeah, this is what they mean by it's like somewhat buggy. Oh, we're starting to get lift now, I think. Yep, we got lift. In a very unconventional manner, we got lift. Yep. I think we're going back down to the ground, I can't tell. Yep, there's the ground. Okay. Great. This is not how you fly a plane. But, oh, it works now, okay, cool. Do we have to go like this for it to go up? Is it not inverted? I don't know. Okay, I think we're going down. No, I don't know what we're doing. Why are we not going up now? I was going up yesterday. What did I do differently? Yeah, we went too low. Well, that is the flight. As you guys can clearly see, it is not easy, and it's also pretty buggy. And my plane's gone now. So, this is really the really early version of flight. That's why it's in the specials area. So don't expect it to really be good. I'm not saying I'm the best person ever at flying in general. I could like barely start up the aircraft. I don't really know much more other than how to start it up. But yeah, so don't expect it to be the greatest. Over time, it will get better, and hopefully, it'll be fully functional and look and feel really realistic. Maybe we can even assign controls for like the rudder, the brakes, stuff like that, because I currently don't even know where the brakes are. But yeah, that is how you start and fly, or try to fly, the A320 and Ro-320. So hopefully we'll get better, and when it does, I will make another update on it, assuming you guys still like this content. But yeah, that's going to be all for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, then please leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out. And then don't forget to join my Discord down below, so you know when I'm posting videos like this one. With that, everyone, have a great day, and I will see you guys again next time. Goodbye.